Good morning. My name is Lauren Rivera, and I'm privileged to serve the University of Scranton as the Assistant Vice President for Student Life and Dean of Students. After an incredibly challenging year of navigating a global pandemic, I am so excited to welcome you today to the university's undergraduate commencement. While I know there will be plenty of photos taken, I kindly ask that you silence your cell phones so that everyone might enjoy today's ceremony. As a general safety reminder, in the unlikely event of an emergency, please take a moment to locate the exit nearest you. Momentarily, you will have a close-up view of today's academic procession on the screen overhead and the screen located on the stage behind me. I'd like to take a minute to explain a few key elements of the procession. Behind me on the stage, you see the heraldic banners, which were commissioned by the university to celebrate anniversaries of the founding of the first Jesuit college in Messina, Sicily, and St. Thomas College, the precursor to the University of Scranton. The icons on the banners bear witness to the influences that have endowed the university with its distinctive identity. Accompanied by music, the commencement ceremony begins with the posting of the colors by our ROTC Royal Battalion Color Guard. Next, our Class of 2021 banner, a mainstay at class functions, will arrive, followed by the 2020-2021 Student Government President, Jeffrey Colucci, and Vice President, Matthew Marcotte, who will pass the ceremonial verge to 2021-22 Student Government President, Adriana Smith, and Vice President Claire Sunday, signifying the change in leadership. Next, in the academic procession are the Marshals, followed by the parent presenters, faculty, and Prodeo. The final group in today's academic procession is the stage party. The stage party will be led by the Corporation Marshal and the Grand Marshal, who carries the university mace. The procession will conclude when members of the stage party are seated. Please enjoy today's commencement ceremony and know how much we celebrate and honor each member of the class of 2021. Congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. Friends, parents, and family, members of the faculty, members of the Board of Trustees, Pro Deo, distinguished guests, and graduates of the class of 2021, welcome to the 121st commencement ceremony of the University of Scranton. This is going to be a great day, a day of celebration. I'm Dr. Jeff Gingrich, Acting President, Provost, and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome each of you to this wonderful day of celebration, the Panuska College of Professional Studies Commencement Ceremony. Graduates, I know you've been looking forward to this day a long time, and I'm so glad that after this incredibly challenging year, that we are all here in person, ready to proclaim you graduates of the University of Scranton. Yes. You have persevered and faced challenges this year that were incredible, but you made it here today. We're so proud of you. As is our tradition, we begin this afternoon with the invocation, which will be offered this year by video from the Most Reverend Joseph C. Bambera, Doctor of Divinity, Licentiate of Canon Law, Bishop of the Diocese of Scranton. Please stand again as you are able and direct your attention to the large screens for Bishop Bambera.
Brothers and sisters, on this great day of celebration, let us pray. Loving God, it is so good for us to be together this day to celebrate the achievements of the class of 2021 of the University of Scranton. In these times that have challenged our resolve, wounded our spirits, and broken our hearts, we celebrate this day the power that you, O God, plant within us to overcome adversity, to recreate our world, and in the midst of darkness, to bring hope, light, and life through our openness to your abiding presence. As we lift up to you in prayer our graduates, we give thanks. We thank you, O God, for parents, for families, and all those who have nurtured and cared for our graduates and have sustained them along the way. We thank you for the educational experience built on the foundation of our Catholic faith and Jesuit traditions, an educational experience that has challenged growth in mind and spirit and has the power to endure in hearts forever. We thank you, O God, for the life and legacy of our friend, mentor, teacher, and president, Father Scott Pillars, who inspired us with his lessons of suffering, life, service, and love. Bless him with your peace and eternity. We thank you for teachers, for colleagues and friends who have walked the journey with our graduates and who have helped to make them who they are this day. We thank you for the gift of faith that gives us hope amid the joys and disappointments of life. And we thank you, O God, for our graduates, for the gift of their lives, for all that they have achieved, and for their openness to your presence. We pray that they will attend to their life's work with integrity, grounded in a deep belief in you, O God, and a profound respect for the lives that you weave into their own. May they always be committed to the pursuit of knowledge, and in an age fraught with anger and division, may they dedicate themselves to the gospel value of servant leadership. Walk with them this day, O God, into a new chapter of their lives. May the perseverance that has brought them to this moment carry them forth to build a world marked by peace, justice, and compassion beyond measure, while always mindful of your grace and presence abiding within their hearts. Amen.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now ask everyone to please remain standing to join our University Performance Music Ensemble in singing the Star-Spangled Banner, which is provided by video as well. The words are printed on the back cover of your program, and the color guard has located the flag at the rear of the stage.
Oh, say can you sing by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose dark stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I'm now pleased to introduce Taylor Swartz, who was chosen by her peers and university leadership to speak on behalf of the class. Taylor.
Good morning. Mr. Slattery, members of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Gingrich, Dean Pellegrino, distinguished faculty and staff, loving parents, honored guests, and my fellow graduates. Thank you for the opportunity to offer brief remarks as we celebrate together today. As students of the Panuska College of Professional Studies at the University of Scranton, we are graduating today from programs that have transformed us into men and women for and with others. It has been 4 years filled with learning, educationally, emotionally, and spiritually. Yes, there has been plenty of hard work, late-night study sessions, and stress, but there has also been so much joy. The joy of service, of working with my fellow students to achieve goals, and working diligently with USPB to provide informative, fun, and thought-provoking programming. Now, as we leave our undergraduate programs for the challenging world of new careers, graduate programs, long-term service commitments, and the demands of adult life, we will undoubtedly experience many changes. After all, change is the one constant in this world. Be it a new job, a new way of doing things in your current position, a new endeavor of study, or a new living location, change is inevitable. As we take the next steps on our journeys, I hope we will come to embrace the acceptance of change. Change can be scary, overwhelming, and fear-inducing. In the worst cases, fear can immobilize us, leaving us unable to find the strength to modify and adapt. It is in these moments that I hope we remember all we have learned at the University of Scranton, the strength of knowledge, the truth of our convictions, the ability to reason and compromise, the beauty of friendship, and the grace of giving to others. I know we will find the resolve to handle the most difficult challenges we encounter and to master them and excel. When I am in the midst of a personal storm, I think about the tulip poplar trees that tower behind my house. During a storm, when the wind rages and the rain pelts down, the trees bend so far it looks like they will break. As a child, I said many silent prayers, hoping that they wouldn't come crashing down onto my house. And always, they emerged from the storm, still proudly standing tall. I try to remember these stately, bending, but never breaking trees as I weather my own storms. Just as change can be unsettling, it can also be exciting. Facing the unknown and tackling something new can be daunting, but the benefits and rewards are worth it. Innovations, breakthroughs, and professional success all originate from our ability to adapt and embrace change. Certainly, this past year has been full of change as we have navigated our senior year during a global pandemic. We have dealt with a barrage of challenges that have redefined our scholastic and personal lives. But with resilience and determination, we have mastered these changes and continued forward to our graduation goal. We have modified our ways of learning, adapted, overcome challenges, and we have flourished. I'm confident that the knowledge, skills, and friendships we have gained these last 4 years at the University of Scranton will help us weather the changes and challenges that lie ahead. Like the tulip poplars, we may bend, but we will never break. As we go forward from this place today and encounter changes that challenge us, remember that seeking help along our journey is a sign of strength we learned here. Call on your closest Scranton friends who have become like family. Seek advice from your favorite faculty and staff members who are cheering you on. Lean into your family as trusted advisors. Know that you are resilient, just like the tulip poplars. Know that you are never truly alone. Thank you to my Scranton family, faculty and staff members, and especially to my parents for the unwavering love and support that helped me to get here. I wish my fellow graduates the utmost success and happiness in their future endeavors. And so, Royals, stand tall in the storm of changes, and of course, go forth and set the world on fire. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Taylor, for that beautiful reflection on embracing change. I think embracing change is going to be one of the things that symbolizes this class and this faculty throughout this year. I appreciate those beautiful words. I now have the pleasure of introducing by video Mr. Joseph Sorbera, class of 2008, Alumni Society President, who will induct the new graduates into the university's Alumni Society. Mr. Sorbera.
Class of 2021. My name is Joe Sorbera, class of 2008, and I'm the chair of the university's Alumni Society Advisory Board. It is my pleasure to greet you today on behalf of our Alumni Society, a community of more than 50,000 graduates bonded for life by the love we share for the University of Scranton. You have persevered and thrived during one of the most difficult periods in our history. There is no doubt that you are ready to go forth and set the world on fire. One of the best gifts our Scranton education has given us is each other. It is my honor to formally induct you into the alumni family and to assure you that all who have graduated before you are here to support you and welcome you with open arms. I call on you to keep strong the bonds of friendship that you forged here through your years of study. I also call on you to stay connected to the university and to one another, no matter where your paths may lead. And in all that you do, remember the words of our beloved Father Pillars: don't waste love. And so, while your time as students has ended, you will forever be alumni of the University of Scranton, and your Alumni Society bids you a heartfelt welcome. Congratulations.
And thank you, Mr. Sorbera. Our ceremony today is decidedly celebratory. This is a weekend of celebration. And yet we must acknowledge that it's also bittersweet because one important person is not here physically with us today. But I know that Father Pillars, our beloved president who passed away in March, is watching this ceremony today with a big smile on his face and an immense feeling of pride in all of you. We want to pause and remember him today, and we'll now have a special memorial tribute to the Reverend Scott R. Pillars of the Society of Jesus, our president.
Your time at Scranton has been a time of turning toward new ideas, and most importantly, new people. People who will be your friends for the rest of your lives. You have been well loved. Loved by your families who provided this for you. Loved by faculty and staff who prompted and prodded you to greatness. Loved by friends who are now fully yours for the rest of your lives. What you are in love with, what seizes your imagination, will affect everything. What breaks your heart and what amazes you with joy and gratitude. Don't waste love. Don't waste love. Fall in love. Stay in love. And it will decide everything. After all, remember always, it's not where you breathe, but where you love, you live. I love this place. God bless you. God bless Catholic and Jesuit education. And God bless the University of Scranton. Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to introduce your commencement speaker today. We are incredibly proud that Susan St. Ledger is a University of Scranton graduate of 1986, and you can find her bio in your program. Born into a family of educators, Susan was raised to always value learning. After earning her bachelor's degree, magna cum laude from the university, she took a position as a software engineer at the National Security Agency. From there, she went on to advance senior leadership roles in numerous high-growth technology companies. Susan's deep knowledge in broad areas has made her a visionary in the field. Gratitude for the experiences and the mentors she has encountered along the way has also made her an advocate for deepening the commitment to inclusiveness and guidance offered to women in technology fields. Because of travel restrictions, Ms. Susan M. St. Ledger graciously agreed to offer her address to our graduates by video. Please again turn your attention to the big screens for Ms. St. Ledger.
University of Scranton, I'm thrilled and honored to speak with you today. I'd like to express my gratitude for the tremendous honor that Father Pilares bestowed upon me with the Honorary Doctor of Letters degree, and for inviting me to speak. His impact on our university and his commitment to students will be treasured always. I'd also like to thank Acting President Dr. Gingrich for having me today, as well as our Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty and guests, parents and families, but most of all, thank you and congratulations to our graduates. My name is Susan St. Ledger, and 35 years ago, I was in your shoes. I graduated from this university, and to be with you today is both exciting and daunting, which is frankly a perfect representation of how I felt on my graduation day in 1986. You may think today marks the end of being a student, but I'm here to tell you that your life as a student never ends. Many famous commencement speeches focus on uncertainty and give sound advice on resilience and overcoming life's unexpected obstacles. But you survived and thrived during 2020 with a pandemic and polarization in our society, unlike anything we've ever experienced before. You've proven your resiliency and learned to pivot no matter what the world throws at you. I'm pretty sure you've got this. Today, some of you may see the future the way I did 35 years ago, thinking of your whole life planned with job offers or graduate school or even engagements. And some of you might have no plan at all, but I suspect most of you are somewhere in between. In any event, I'm willing to bet that many of you will venture down paths unknown to you today. In 1986, graduating with a computer science degree, I'd secured my dream job at NSA, and I thought I would stay there, climbing the ladder for the rest of my career. At that time, I didn't even know a place like Silicon Valley existed, and I was certainly not alone. Think about that in contrast to its current well-known reputation and broad-reaching impact. No matter what career you pursue or where you live, Silicon Valley and its technology will continue to change our lives. When I look back, I realize my goals in 1986 were limited by my knowledge. And as my knowledge of the world and opportunities increased, so did my plans and ambitions. My pivots have made my life more exciting, challenging, rewarding, and fulfilling than I ever could have imagined. And I'm grateful for this every single day. Before I came to the University of Scranton, I was fortunate enough to be educated by my parents. My father, Dave, a teacher, also a University of Scranton alumni, and my mother, Mary, a nurse. My father taught me that the purpose of education, whether it's grade school or college, is to learn how to learn, so you understand how to learn for the rest of your life. My mother often reminded me that there were many life experiences outside of the classroom with tremendous educational value. Years later, it became clear to me that my father taught me to be a student for life, and my mother taught me to be a student of life. The same will be true for you. Because you are beneficiaries of a Jesuit education, the seeds that will enable you to make a difference have already taken root and you are well prepared to respond to a call to human excellence, continued development of the whole person, and lifelong learning. Being a student of life and a student for life in this increasingly fast-moving world filled with disruption and innovation requires intellectual curiosity and open-mindedness. These are attributes that will serve you well no matter your chosen industry or career path. As my former CEO, Mark Benioff, often says, speed is the new currency of business. If you're not curious about what comes next, you're the day before yesterday's news. The moment you stop being curious and embracing change, everything will pass you by. These words are true because change is oxygen. It's constant, it's necessary, and without it, all companies, teams, products, and people will fall short of their potential. Don't just embrace change, demand it, especially where change is not happening fast enough. Social justice across genders and races, equity and access for all, participation and representation, while progressing, is still far behind the pace of technological innovation. Shouldn't it take much longer to create a new source of energy than to create a more equitable world? We all have different strengths, gifts, and interests. I urge you to bring your intellectual capacity, curiosity, and lifelong learning to advance our communities, our countries, and our world in any way that your gifts may allow. Congratulations, graduates. You have accomplished an incredible feat under extraordinary circumstances. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you, Ms. St. Ledger. We know you're out there watching in California. We'll now proceed to the conferral of degrees in course. This is the important part of what we do here in the formal part. I will ask that all the candidates stand as they are presented. Please remain standing until all the degrees are conferred. PCPS graduates, I don't know if you know this, but you have a dean who not only has been administrating you and making sure you get all the credits that you need to get to this point, but you have a dean who loves you deeply and who prays for you regularly. I now call upon the Dean of the Peniska College of Professional Studies, Dr. Deborah Pellegrino.
He got me on that one. Acting President Jeff Gingrich, as Dean of the Peniska College of Professional Studies, I am thankful that the late Reverend Scott Pillars, S.J., who loved the music of Springsteen, has entered the promised land. And I know without a doubt that both of you know these wonderful students of PCPS are tougher than the rest, and they are on fire with the Ignatian spirit, and that each one of them has a hungry heart for service, just like the amazing PCPS faculty and staff. We love you deeply. As Dean of the Peniska College of Professional Studies, I have the honor to present 308 candidates. We have one candidate for the Associate of Science degree, 233 for the Bachelor of Science degree, and 74 for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, whose names have been listed in the program and are to be announced at this assembly. We will never forget the ties that bind because of our Jesuit Catholic mission. They have successfully completed all requirements for this academic degree as prescribed in the catalog and by the department of their major, have passed their examinations, and are hereby recommended by the faculty and the dean for the degrees to be noted. Acting President Gingrich and our angel, Father Pillars, baby, these 308 candidates are born to run. Will these 308 candidates please stand, starting with the Associate of Science degree? Stand. The 233 for the Bachelor of Science degree, whose names have been listed, stand. And the 74 Bachelors of Science in Nursing, please stand. I love you.
Thank you, Dean Pellegrino. In virtue of the powers conferred upon the Board of Trustees of the University of Scranton by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and by the board delegated to me, I accept the candidates for the degrees as they have been recommended, certified and presented, and in the name of the faculty and Board of Trustees of this university, admit them to the said degrees and proclaim them sons and daughters of the University of Scranton forever. Congratulations. Graduates, on behalf of the faculty and the entire university community, I offer my profound congratulations. Please be seated. Okay, we're now at the fun part of that ceremony in which each graduate will be introduced and walk across the stage. The graduates will be presented with a translation of their diploma. The actual diplomas will be mailed to the graduates at a later date. We promise. The diploma's in the mail. It'll get to you. At this time, I would ask Mr. Matt Martucci to begin the reading of the regular order of names.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following individuals are receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science. Lindsay Victoria Abbott, cum laude. Caitlin M. Amoruso. Lucia A. Arico. Kayla Elizabeth Atkinson. Juliet Baldessari, magna cum laude. Grace Ann E. Baldanco. Cheryl A. Barba, magna cum laude. Kaylee Marie Bazovsky, magna cum laude. Emily Basiakos. Megan Rose Bodie, magna cum laude. Catherine Susan Bowles. Alexander Charles Bracken. Aiden Keith Burrows, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Buscarino, magna cum laude. Emily Catherine Campo, summa cum laude. Aaron James Santos Cancio. Kira Morgan Carmody, magna cum laude. Mia Josephine Carty. Lindsay M. Kavanaugh. Natalie Jean Cespedes, magna cum laude. Josiah Charles. Stephen Robert Commenti, cum laude. Sarah Ruth Camara, summa cum laude. Victoria Teresa Chuli, summa cum laude. Anna Noel Christensen, cum laude. Hunter T. Coleman. Sarah M. Coletti, magna cum laude. Sarah Patricia Conlon. Kelly E. Corcoran, magna cum laude. Juliana Karate, magna cum laude. Sarah E. Colson, summa cum laude. Alexandra L. Coviello, cum laude. Connor J. Coyle. Jack E. Crokin. Marguerite Josephine Cummings. Megan Marie Cummings. Dominic Anthony Diet. Daniel James D'Amico, magna cum laude. Alba Rosa De Leon, cum laude. John Anthony Delia. David J. DiNateris Jr. Kira Elizabeth DiProspero. Kathleen Saoirse DeTrue. Brooke Catherine Devers, magna cum laude. Angelica Teresa DiPietro Colantonio. Crisel Rose Divina Gracia, summa cum laude. Julia O. Doble. Gianna Dominic. Anna Louise Donnelly, summa cum laude. Margaret Ann Donnelly, cum laude. Haley M. Donahue. Megan Rose Dowdell, magna cum laude. Carly Francis Dugan, magna cum laude. Adriana Nicole Durante, magna cum laude. Anthony James Emanuele, magna cum laude. Grace Elizabeth England, magna cum laude. Emily Juliana Erickson, magna cum laude. Corinne Elizabeth Estes, magna cum laude. Shannon Mariah Everton, summa cum laude. Michael Robert Ferry, magna cum laude. Rebecca D. Fair, cum laude. Rachel Alexandra Fernandez, cum laude. Diploma presented by Gustavo Fernandez. Erin Grace Farrow. Elizabeth Ann Filacek, summa cum laude. John Dawson Famano. Nina Reagan Fiore, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Fischetti, magna cum laude. Diploma presented by Mark Fischetti. Bashaira Deanne Foy. Laura Sandra Freely, summa cum laude. Emmeline Ida Freeman. Lauren M. Frederick, magna cum laude. Colleen Elizabeth Gaffney, cum laude. Caitlin G. Gallagher, magna cum laude. Megan A. Gallagher, magna cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Gallagher, magna cum laude. Gina Marie Garatino, cum laude. Mary K. Geen. Ty Banks Germain. Shannon M. Gill. Ben Wilson Golden, cum laude. Elizabeth Lynn Goloski. Diploma presented by Terry Goloski. Emily R. Gomelko. Jelani K. Gotin Mutnwi. Jillian Elizabeth Graham, cum laude. Michael J. Grant Jr. Shannon Noel Gray. Jamie M. Green. Megan Taylor Greco. Jillian Elizabeth Groom, cum laude. Shaylin Mary Guilfoyle, cum laude. Alan F. Guzman, diploma presented by Julia Guzman. Nicolette O. Hansen. Madison Victoria Heaton, summa cum laude. Angela Marie Hendricks, summa cum laude. Jadrian Michelle Hernandez. Catherine Dolores Hickey, magna cum laude. Shannon Marie Hill. Zachary C. Haluka, magna cum laude. Erica L. Homan, magna cum laude. Megan J. Houlihan, magna cum laude. Catherine K. Howard. Emily Howells, cum laude. Reagan Amanda Hughes, summa cum laude. Jack Joseph Iannucci, summa cum laude. Emily Marie Jaramillo. Molly Elizabeth Joyce, cum laude. Caitlin Margaret Kelly. Kristen Nicole Kelly, cum laude. Margaret Aline Keese, summa cum laude. Matthew Robert Kinback, magna cum laude. Tatiana Sable Clacko, magna cum laude. Lindsay Ray Kurtz, magna cum laude. Samantha Lynn Kyle, summa cum laude. Bridget E. Lally, cum laude. William Edward Lachlan, magna cum laude. Brianna Robin Lair, magna cum laude. Veronica Catherine Lennox. Alexis Nicoletta Long, magna cum laude. Claire Elizabeth Long, magna cum laude. Christina M. Lynch. Megan Rose Lynch. Satya Nari Grace McBain. Megan Elizabeth Maloney, summa cum laude. Claudia Marie Mattis, magna cum laude. John William McCain. Megan Elizabeth McDermott, summa cum laude. Samantha Elizabeth McElroy, cum laude. Neve E. McInerney, magna cum laude. Bailey Catherine McLaughlin, summa cum laude. Emma Lynn Meany, cum laude. Diana Valentina Mesa. Jacqueline Catherine Mills, magna cum laude. Nicholas S. Mockwart. Nicholas Michael Moore, summa cum laude. Courtney P. Monahan. Mackenzie Marie Merritt, magna cum laude. Christina Lee Motz. John Patrick Mulligan, magna cum laude. Andrew J. Murray. Shayla Elizabeth Murray. Mary Therese Musinski. Patrick Elaine Nankos, magna cum laude. Allison M. Nargi. Bridget Maraid Neal, summa cum laude. Timothy J. Nealon. Brian Michael Noel. McKenna Nicole Nowicki, magna cum laude. Catherine Liana O'Callahan. Lauren Grace O'Callahan, summa cum laude. Alyssa Jordan Ocott. Anna Marie Oliveri. Erin Nicole O'Shaughnessy, magna cum laude. Valeria Ashapkova, cum laude. Mary Kate Ann O'Sullivan, cum laude. Kira Z. O'Toole, magna cum laude. Alexis G. Pagonis, summa cum laude. Nicole E. Porello, magna cum laude. Ashna B. Patel, magna cum laude. Rutu J. Patel, cum laude. Jessica Nicole Persky, cum laude. Stefan Rudolph Pinkston, summa cum laude. Colin D. Purdy. Catherine Mary Pusateri, magna cum laude. Bridget Mary Pinn, cum laude. Sarah E. Robinson, magna cum laude. Annalise Grace Roller, magna cum laude. Christina Louise Rumbasak, magna cum laude. Catherine G. Rohan, summa cum laude. Gina M. Russo. Pamela Catherine Sorbera. Lee Stephanie Scarano, magna cum laude. Regina Marie Scatroma. Taylor Rose Swartz, cum laude. Angela R. Skirty. Allison M. Siri. Sophie Clara Semmel, magna cum laude. Amelia F. Sharp. Tara A. Sheehan. Jonathan W. Sheehan. Daniel R. Shuck. Molly Hope Skinner, cum laude. Tyler Grace Smith, cum laude. Austin D. Smithonic, cum laude. Melissa Marie Spillane, cum laude. Anastasia Maria Stadnick. Maisie Pia Stiles. Megan Marie Sullivan, summa cum laude. Jennifer Marie Sweeney, cum laude. Emily Ann Swenerton. Alexandra Susan Terracino. Anthony J. Terranova. Jennifer A. Thompson. Brooke Lindsay Thompson, magna cum laude. Aiden J. Thornell. John Barton Topolonchik. Samuel C. Torres, cum laude. Colleen Marie Tressel. Bailey Hannah Turetsky, magna cum laude. Kaylee Elizabeth Valesky. Sabrina L. Verdi, summa cum laude. Frankie Lee Villar, cum laude. Ashley Lauren Walker, magna cum laude. Sydney M. Walters, magna cum laude. Madison B. Ware. Callie Lynn Wingate, magna cum laude. Carly C. Wiseman, cum laude. Kate Elizabeth Wisner. Mary Kathleen Wolf. Christiana Rose Wood, magna cum laude. Michaela Yanella, summa cum laude. Brittany Ann Zamber. Julia E. Zendel, magna cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, the following individuals are receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Catherine Elizabeth Antonowich, cum laude. Josephine Claire Barrett, cum laude. Rebecca Maya Berg. Brianna Rose Blishock. Leanna M. Bruno, magna cum laude. Maya Marie Bushman, summa cum laude. Christopher J. Calderon. Laura Elaine Campbell, magna cum laude. John H. Canilla. Abigail Lindsay Cohen, magna cum laude. Emma Kathleen Creasy. Hannah Mavornine Crilly, summa cum laude. Bryn Nicole Cullinan. Emma Genevieve de Bellegarde, cum laude. Madison Alexandra Decker. Lauren Rose Devlin. Michael Nicholas DiGiovane, magna cum laude. Fiona Grace Dunn, magna cum laude. Haley A. Dyer. Matthew C. Farrell, magna cum laude. Mara Kelly Garvey. Olivia G. Gelling. David V. Gerace, magna cum laude. Miranda Elizabeth Grant, cum laude. Gabrielle N. Guarino. Caitlin A. Harding, cum laude. Jenna A. Hipko, cum laude. Mary Catherine Horton. Glenn Andrew Johnson, cum laude. Diploma presented by Maria Johnson. Emily Nicole Carney. Carly Melissa Claus, magna cum laude. Joseph Aaron Link, cum laude. Hallie Elizabeth Malazzi. Alexandra Stephanie Marino. Lauren Elizabeth Marmon, magna cum laude. Antoinette Mariello. Valerie Marie McDermott, magna cum laude. Kayla A. McKinney. Kelsey Elizabeth McMenamin. Annie Eileen Aria McSherry. Christopher G. Menick. Alexa Ray Michelson, magna cum laude. Richard Michael Morgan. Jessica Tehepuahlani Desiree Mufa, cum laude. Jordan Elizabeth Murphy. Mackenzie Suzanne Murray. Mara M. Nevins. Diploma presented by William Nevins. Sheila Ann Newby. Antonio Alexander Nikolic, cum laude. Bridget Francis O'Hara. Bryn Alexis Onashko. Catherine Marie Pace. Valerie Grace Panicali, magna cum laude. Amelia M. Prescott, magna cum laude. Jamie Renee Sinakis. Brianna Joyce Ragone, magna cum laude. Christiana Juliet Reinertson, cum laude. Mallory Elizabeth Savage, cum laude. Lauren M. Schultz. Meredith Erin Shields. Catherine E. Shin, cum laude. Nicole K. Schurter, magna cum laude. Lucy Noel Smeets. Grace Carol Swords. Sarah June Thomas, cum laude. Erin Hannah Toburin, summa cum laude. Anna Lauren Totsky, magna cum laude. Kelly Ursula Travers. Emma Claire Williams, magna cum laude. Catherine E. Wittershine. And ladies and gentlemen, our last graduate of the morning, Jessica L. Robleski, magna cum laude. It's indeed my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, your University of Scranton graduating class of 2021.
Congratulations again, graduates. We'll keep this celebration going all day, okay? Graduates, I ask you to please rise now for one more formality. As one more symbol of the successful completion of your bachelor's degree, I ask you now to please turn the tassels on your hat from the right to the left. And once we get outside, you can throw them up in the air too. Please be seated. Trustees, faculty, staff, administrators, parents, families, and finally, the undaunted members of the PCPS Class of 2021. Don't tell any other colleges, but you're my favorite college. But don't tell anybody else I said that. We've come to the end of a long and challenging journey unlike any other in our history. The struggles of these many months make every opportunity to celebrate all the sweeter. Today, we're here to honor you and your remarkable accomplishments as unique individuals and especially as the class of 2021. You've persevered behind face masks and the application of gooey sanitizer. You've held your lunchroom conversations behind plexiglass shields in important classroom conversations 6 feet from each other. Many of you had to be isolated or quarantined from your family and your friends and your classes. After years of your parents telling you you had too much screen time, you were this year told repeatedly to get online one more time. Like all University of Scranton graduates, we knew your class would be remarkable. This past year, you've shown us that you are truly extraordinary. I am personally grateful for your leadership as seniors this year. You were essential to the success we had together this year, and I want to thank you for that. As I reflect on the past year, I'm reminded of so many instances of your dedication and commitment, so many times that you went beyond just persevering towards this degree that we bestow on you today, and instead took care of each other in this great university. For example, I had the chance to deliver meals to students who were in quarantine or isolation. I'm sure some of you remember that. And I had the chance to do that with Jeff Colucci, your classmate and student government president. Amidst his very challenging academic schedule and the added pressures of leading students through a pandemic, Jeff delivered meals several days each week. Way to go, Jeff. I have to admit, on a very practical level, as we traversed residence halls that I had not been in before, I would have been completely lost without him. He knew exactly where to go, and he knew everyone we came across. He made it clear to me that my job was simply to tag along and to haul the meals. He was in charge. It was a privilege to see how Jeff and his fellow student volunteers took care of each other through a very difficult time. I will always appreciate how that experience gave me the chance to have a deeper conversation with Jeff about his dreams for the future and about how the pandemic has influenced him in your class. For me, this conversation with Jeff exemplified the spirit of your entire class: resiliency, commitment, grit, passion, and a love for this university. Of course, I can't mention love for this place without mentioning the loss of Father Pallars. I know that it is something that hit us all hard and that he was so important to so many of you as well. Throughout the pandemic, his faith in the university community, in the faculty, the staff, the alumni, the parents, and especially in you, the students, and especially your class, never once wavered. I know that he would want me to remind you how much you've been loved by your family, your faculty, and your friends, and how that love changes everything. So I want to take this time now to ask you to please join me in extending our sincere thanks to those sitting around you and watching on the live stream today, all of the friends and the families and the supportive people who have supported you during your undergraduate study. Please look around and give a big applause and thank you to parents and families who are out there. The University of Scranton thanks you all as well. Father Pallars used poetry throughout the past 2 years to help us understand his own personal experience and also our own. Lines from Ulysses that he would often quote talk about how we are one equal temper of heroic hearts, and how we must always remain strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. Always remember that your heroic hearts, united, can accomplish anything, especially with the blessings and care of Scranton education as your foundation. You're entering a world profoundly changed by the pandemic. It's your responsibility and an opportunity to help shape that world. We're all emerging from this pandemic as new people and as new communities. We'll eventually take off our masks, and what will be revealed behind them is really our true character. When we are no longer social distancing, we will know who is ready to work together in unity and solidarity to rebuild a great society. I'm confident that your University of Scranton education has prepared you to be leaders in this re-emerging world in profound and loving ways. I've seen you do this all year, and I know you will take this into the future. And so I congratulate you again on your accomplishments and challenge you to remain close to your alma mater and especially to each other. May God bless all of you, and may God bless the University of Scranton. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Dr. David Marks. I'm the Interim Associate Provost for Academic Affairs. It's my honor to be able to offer this benediction. Please stand. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Let us unite our hearts in solidarity and kinship and entrust to the hands of the Lord the members of this graduation class of 2021. May God, who began this good work in you, carry it through to completion, enabling you to use your talents to the fullest. May God give you the grace to make wise decisions and to be faithful to your commitments, always confident in the support of those who love you. May God bless you with discomfort at easy answers, half-truths, and superficial relationships, so that you always seek more and strive for excellence in all that you do. May God bless you with anger at discrimination, injustice, oppression, and exploitation of people, so that you will serve others by working for justice, equality, and peace. May God bless you with tears to shed for those who suffer from pain, rejection, hunger, and war, so that you will reach out your hand to comfort them and change their pain into joy. May God bless you with the foolishness to think that you can make a difference in the world, so that you will do the things which others tell you cannot be done. May your lives and your integrity be a gift to the world, and may you find God in all things. And may Almighty God bless each of you, your family and friends, and the University of Scranton forever. Amen. Holy Spirit.
You may be seated. Before we close out our ceremony, I want to thank a number of important people. I want to start by thanking some very important people in the front few rows here. These are the faculty who have had to adjust and change and still stay committed to all of you throughout this year and to all of the university. And I want to thank them personally. I want to ask you to help me thank our faculty for their tremendous wisdom, knowledge, and commitment to the University of Scranton and to student success. Thank you. I also thank everyone who made this commencement possible. It's been a great day, especially the staff of the arena, the University of Scranton's physical plant, the singers and the band who you saw in the video, the royal ambassadors, the registrar's office, the color guard, the staff managing the audio and video, the entire commencement committee. And this year we also have a profound memory of someone we also lost this year, which is Joe Weatherall, our commencement director who passed away this summer. Joe, for many years, managed this ceremony, and we miss him today. Let's all give all of those staff and everyone who made this possible a big round of applause as well. Okay, would you please rise one more time? And I'd ask that you please remain standing for the singing of the Alma Mater performed by the University Performance Music Student Ensemble. The words are printed on the back cover of your program. Graduates, please remain at your seats while the stage party and the faculty recess. Graduates will be directed to exit row by row through the rear of the arena following the stage party and faculty. Graduates will meet their guests outside of the east and west gates. We ask that all guests please exit the parking lots as soon as possible so that we have time to prepare for the next ceremony that begins at 1 o'clock. This has been a wonderful ceremony. Graduates, listen to the words of the alma mater as we close this ceremony, and know that we love you and you will always be a part of the University of Scranton family. Thank you all for coming today, and congratulations one more time.
The hours too quickly slip away and mingle into years, but memories of our Scranton days will last whatever next appears. The legacy from those before is briefly ours to hold. We leave the best behind for others as the coming years unfold. With faith and lives that touch us here and paths that ours have crossed, we know that reaching for the rising sun is surely worth the cost. May God be ever at our side. May goodness fill our days. We hail as loving sons and daughters. Alma mater, ours always. you.